Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, showing the slab in today's game, Jack Flaherty. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. Strike two. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Victor Robles.
Well, he's up to a dozen. That's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boogs. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
Here's Donovan Solano. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's inside. One out, base is empty. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count 1-2. Popped up. Keith corrals it. Out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Xavier Edwards.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's the ball.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. Middle of the 1st. No score after a half inning. Back at Comerica Park, getting the nod on the mound, Bryce Miller. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one fouled off. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Kerry Carpenter.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Matt Vierling, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Miller, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Robles moving under it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike 1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Next pitch is inside, now 2-2. That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Tigers lead one, scoreless after one. Top of the second.
Leading
now the
off
Mariners
for the Mariners,
catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
Center fielder, Julio
and now it's
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
One down, base is empty. And that's
One ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Well struck left field. Green ranges back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Just missed. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 6, second baseman.
So up next, Colton Heath. And that one fouled off. Torkelson on at first. Nobody out.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the
2 balls,
pitcher
2
wants a
strikes.
ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to second for 1.
He's out.
On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jake Rogers.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full, no score. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a
for
look
the
at how the
Mariners,
series has
left
played out
fielder,
so far.
Randy Arozarena.
Flaherty back to work. Arozarena, a former rookie of the year, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's outside, and it's 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He
Batting
needed
8th,
out one.
the
It's been a
designated
tough
hitter,
stretch at the
Rowdy
plate lately.
Tellez.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Flaherty a move to first. Arozarena dives back. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. Rowdy swings and gets a hold of one. Deep to right. It bangs off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, come on.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Rolled over to third. Solano on the run, throw to first. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there.
Ball. 1-0.
And that is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. There's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ibanez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. That's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. In the air, left field, Arozarena. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball. Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. There's the strike.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 3-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0.
I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop. Spend 300 for the flip flops.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the 3rd baseman, Donovan Solano. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. Flied to right his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. 4th inning underway, no score. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Towards first, Torkelson. He'll do it himself. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. And midway in the fourth, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Kerry Carpenter. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Walked his first time. Fouled off. He was late.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Colt Keith.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Keith. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball one on a pitch inside. Carpenter leads off first with one away. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Foul ball there. And now 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Catcher,
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Inside, ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And another ball. Andy Ibanez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch, not close.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke
Next
Raley.
is the speedy first baseman, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Backed off the plate that time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. First pitch misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tellez checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Inside, almost got him. Two outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Drew Pomeranz, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rasmussen, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one is in for a strike.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. The Rosarena after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
And here is Zach McKinstry. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside low, and 1-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. And the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Misses, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, left field, a Rosarena. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Vierling.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Rayleigh makes the grab. And that is that. Three up, 3 down for Detroit. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Detroit, top of the 6th inning. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Polanco, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Solano having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That's a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's way high, and the count is 1-1. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they make short work of them there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 1 and the Tigers nothing. The left-hander on now, Drew Pomeranz. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Now pitching for Seattle.
Now the left fielder,
Number
Riley
31.
Green. He is struck out and he is walked. That clips the corner. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is down low. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. And downstairs, Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Base hit center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with one gone. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Upstairs, and that's ball one. That one almost got him.
Strike.
Carpenter stands at first with one out. That one misses. Ball three. Colt Keith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. (3-1) now, and fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Colt Keith digs in now. And there's a foul ball. That's to third. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now Parker Meadows.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Sliced hard but foul. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Xavier Edwards.
Shortstop,
well, both sides
Xavier
equally
Edwards.
as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just
that's
missed.
out.
In the dirt,
2-0.
ball 2. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Pete Fairbanks getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herder also getting ready. Up the middle, McKinstry throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that is out of play.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 17th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jack Flaherty won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Brennan
for the
Hannafy
Tigers.
will take over here.
Pretty
Number
tight game, so
75.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base is empty, 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Luke Raley.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Luke Raley. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers.
Catcher, Jake
Well, these fans definitely want to
Rogers.
get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And it's even up. Left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman
Andy Ibanez getting ready to hit. He is singled and he is fly to left. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
One down, base is empty. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he goes yard to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
1 out, base is empty. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Matt Vierling. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Hannafy back to work. Out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rowdy
Here's
Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Herter also throwing. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the pitch to Tellez. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. His righty-lefty splits there. That one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tellez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Just off the outside edge, and the count is filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Tigers 1.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Spire.
Now pitching
Well, he's a
for Seattle.
big-time strikeout guy out there.
Number
This
55.
season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Spire.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer, is getting loose. That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's
1
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And that's too high. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1's the count.
Two outs. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Very solid inning on the mound so far
2
here in
strikes.
the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next offering way off
2
the
strikes.
plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the slider just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Just missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pete Fairbanks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. And a strike, Fairbanks, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Cobb getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Heaney, a left-hander, also throwing. That one the other way. Keith whips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards up next for the Mariners. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Started after it. Appeal to third. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Raleigh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball, Fairbanks. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Into center. Meadows coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that'll do it. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
Parker Meadows.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-0.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Tying run at the plate.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The tying run at the plate. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Trying to move the runners over. Solano tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Golden opportunity right here.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Late swing, foul to the left. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So the tying run at second.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Matt Vierling.
So last chance for the Tigers. And now here is Matt Vierling. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one fouled off. Line to right, base hit. 1 runs in. The throw in. Tag, got him. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. This the good part. We ain't living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the 2 to me. The good part is father for father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand. Come on. 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 6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always